if you search the whole of YouTube and you type the word how I started my business, you see a lot of dollar bills, you will see a lot of I was able to make 6 figures and this or that. I don't want you to feel discouraged because of that, because sincerely you can't compare them to we that we are in Nigeria. That is a foreign country. They have different ways of getting loans, they have different ways of doing things that will favor them. Even that is the way that place is programmed. Do you guys understand? So I don't want you to feel like you are not enough, or I don't want like go to extra length to start your business. So that is why I'm here for you. I am going to be 100 transparent, so make sure you watch this video to the end. Hi guys, so you're welcome to my channel. You're welcome to another video of Lushades. So today what we are doing, or what we are going to do, is actually totally different. I am always saying that we're totally different, and that is because I don't think I've ever mentioned how I started my business or anything here. But then I get a lot of people that ask me that question, so I was like, okay, why not do this video and just post it on your channel? So as you all know, my full name is Ogunyemi Folashade Christiana, and I started my business in 2016. We sell underwear, lingerie. Underwear is the same thing as lingerie. Pants and bra is the same thing as lingerie. Started the brand before I gained admission. Sincerely, wearing a top-notch lingerie, or wearing a top-notch underwear, or wearing a matching set of pants and bra can increase your self-esteem by 100%. I know what I'm saying. I am a living testimony. So when I'm telling you something on this channel, just know that I'm not saying it's based on what I read or anything. It's actually based on what happens to me. When you buy a new pants or you buy a new brand, you wear it, there's this way you carry yourself with class. There's this way you carry yourself that is different from every other day, because you feel like, oh, I'm wearing something new, oh, I'm wearing underwear. Even if anything should happen, even if you're scared to tear, if your skirt should tear that day, you will not shake, you will not move, because you're wearing a top-notch underwear. And make sure you buy from my brand, which is the Lushades underwear. I'll leave the link in the description box. We stand for, we help ladies, we help young ladies, young married women to gain their self-esteem, to be able to spice up their sex life. I'm not talking about aphrodisiac, I'm not talking about kayamata, I am not talking about you using something dark to actually spice up your sex life or to drag your husband back to you. I'm talking about using something natural, created from cotton, created from lace, to spice up your sex life, which is panties, bra. Wear something sexy, that boobs that you think is falling, wear a bra that can push it up and raise everything. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? That self-esteem will come from nowhere. So now let's scrape all that story. Let me scrape that, because if I should sit here and start talking about why you need to buy underwear, I am going to spend hours in talking about it. That is the only topic apart from microbiology. I don't even think I can sit down and talk about microbiology, which I studied for hours. But this underwear is like, hey, God of your meaning, like God gave it to me in heaven to be talking about it. So I was working at Into University as assistant secretary, and I was earning 7,000 naira then. Was it 7? Yeah, it was 7,000 naira. It was later on, it was increased to 10,000 naira, but as at then I was collecting 7,000 naira as my salary. So the owner of the company, which is the CEO of Into University Educational Consult, it was like a father figure to me. So I can literally say that the salary wasn't even what was feeding me, or because then I was not even collecting money from home. I've been a tout for long. I was not calling them at home. Momsi was getting worried that what is happening, why am I not calling them home for money and all of that, because I actually went to Ilorin to search for admission before I started my business. I was supposed to be in school, but then I failed Pursue CME. I think the cutoff was supposed to be 50. I had 48. It's not like Amolodo. It's not like Amolodo. If you even say Amolodo, that is your own chat. But then Unilorin is just a school that is a school that is really crazy, and I salute anyone that graduated from Unilorin or is in Unilorin currently. So then if I want to feed, maybe if I want to buy food or I want to buy water, anything, because I'm the assistant secretary, so I'm literally like his PA. How will I put it? But I was literally like his PA. So anytime you want to, should I say office girl? I don't know. I'm going to put my title, but then I was the assistant secretary. Can you see? Anytime you want to get food or you want to eat, I'm the one that used to get it for him. So you'll be like, Shade, one or right here, like Shade, buy your own. So then anytime I want to eat, I will literally buy my own too. So food was not an issue for me then. So my salary was basically for transportation to work, and also maybe I want to eat dinner or normal lady stuff, sha. So that was what I was in my salary for. So he called me one day. I was not the only one. He called other staffs too, the secretary and the academic supervisor. He called them, and then he called all of us, and then he was like that we should be doing office contribution, like office ajo and all. And naturally, I am this kind of person that I don't even like ajo. Like, I don't like all these daily trips, all these daily contribution or anything. It's not kobakatara milo. How will I put it? It's not aligned with my destiny, kind of thing. So, and Momsi used to warn us against it, because she's always like, if you keep contributing every day, there will be a day where you not have the money and then you steal from her purse, and she doesn't like it. So she's always telling us that it's better for you to like save when you want to save than for you to put yourself under pressure to be doing thrift contribution. So my boss now told us then that we should start, and I told them, I said, I don't think I can do it too, but I can be saving, it can be removing from my salary and be saving it with him till the money is kind of okay. So I think then it was removing like 2k or 3,000 naira from my salary every month. I can't really remember the certain amount he was removing, but then when my money got to or accumulated to 15,000 naira, he told me, and I collected it. So when I collected it, I was like, it was like, Shadi, what do you want to use this money to do? Because it was not as if he was telling me to save up the money for a business. He was actually telling me to save up so that I can get some things I need to get for myself as a lady. Because then I think I didn't really have much clothes, and my clothes were always tearing. So I think he was worried that I don't really know why he wanted us to be doing that, but it's just basically to have money, sha. So he told me that, what do I want to use the money for? I was like, I want you to start a business. I was like, oh, that is amazing. So what kind of business do you want to do? I was like, I don't know yet, but I'll think about it. And at Indian University Educational Consult, what they majorly do is that they run admissions for students both home and abroad. So we had a lot of students that were coming for coaching jam classes, because I also did my UTME classes there. Do you understand? That was how I got there. It was not as if I just came from Oshobo and I saw him in Glory and I started working with him. No, I went there for a UTME class. That was post-UTME for Unilorin. So, and this is that we had a lot of students, a lot of ladies, and as their staff secretary, I have some of them that we do talk together. It was not as if I was that old. I was also a young lady, so I could easily relate with a lot of them. So, and I told the secretary, I said, sister blah blah blah, I don't want to mention her name, that I want to start this business. So what do you think? She was like, it's really okay. And as at then, this underwear market was not this saturated, and now everybody is selling underwear, everybody is selling sleepwear. You go anywhere on Instagram, you see underwear everywhere. It was not saturated. I don't even, then I don't have an Instagram account when I started my business, but then I knew that it was not really that popular, people that are selling it. So and I told her, she said, that's really nice, so that at least I'll be able to be selling to students and all of that. So I was like, I don't even know where I can be buying it. Then I've never been to Lagos. I don't even know anything about Balogun or anything. So she told me that she knows a place where I can be getting it from in Ilorin. So she was one that took me there. We got there. Things were not expensive then, like at all. I think then you can still get pants for like 150, 200 naira per one, and I'll buy it, I'll sell it for like 250 naira, I'll sell it for 300 naira. So she was my first customer. Like, that was the secretary that took me to the place. She was my first customer. Then my boss's wife was also my customer, also one of my first customer. Then some of the students as well, which they are now like my customer. I'm very sure some of them will be watching this video. They also bought from me then. And also students that even came a year after too, they were buying. I also had some friends then that I was courting with them, because I was just moving from one accommodation to another. You know, I was just young. I don't have any money to get apartment. So I was just moving from one place to another, squatting around. So some of my friends that we went to the same secondary school in Oshogbo, or should I say we met in Oshogbo. We met back then in Ilorin, and I was cutting with them. They also bought from me. They told people. Then they were already in school. Me, I was not in school. They would tell their departmental mates. Sometimes they would carry the underwear bags there for me and go to some rooms to tell them, my friend sells underwear. And me too, when I can walk in, hey, then I'll be everywhere. Sarah Bukomba yi, Folashade coin. If you know Ilorin very well, Sarah, Tanke, Okiodo, I'll be walking up and down. Like any hostel that I see that there are ladies there, I'll go there. I sell underwear. If you need underwear, I sell. If I see anybody on the road, then I'll tell them I sell this, I sell that. I had supportive friends, and also I was determined. Then I don't even know if I wanted to do the business or not. I don't even know if the business is going to succeed. I just wanted to do a business because of the habits my boss has cultivated in me. Till date, I can still say that this entrepreneurial skill, or the strength to do it, I got it from him. I'm not going to all his name. His name is Mr. Adeshokon Ibilade Joel. That man means a lot to me. It was my source. So I can't, there's no way I want to talk about my business. I'm not going to mention it because he might not know, but I gained a lot from him. I gained strength, I gained resilience, I gained everything that I can say I have as an habit today from him. So I was always walking around. I don't care if the business will collapse. I did not care if I'm going to get customer, but I was always telling people, getting contacts. I didn't really have a good phone then. Then I had a friend of mine, we were quite close, he was also a staff. So he gave me one small phone then that I used for WhatsApp. I started snapping pictures then. My own is that I sell underwear. Okay, bring it to my hostel tomorrow. After work, I'll carry my underwear nylon to my chest like this and go to the person's hostel. That was how I was selling. Fast forward to when I got my business registered in 2019. I already gained admission. Then I was in school. So I was like, oh, I think I'm ready to go into this deeply now, and I don't want my business name to be stolen. So I was like, okay, let me just register my business. And I registered my business in 2019. That was when I knew that, oh, I want to start fully, because I was happy with the fact that people already know me with the name, people already know what I do. And I think as at then in 2017, when I got to my school, some students that were in 400 level when I was in 200 level, because I entered my school through direct entry, they told me that I was the first student to start an underwear business in school. Because then, you know, I said it was not really saturated, so I feel people were shy to like talk about, oh, I sell underwear and all of that. So I don't know where that courage came from, but I summoned that courage, and I was telling people everywhere in school that I sell this, I sell that. Some people would see me, laugh at me, and be like, oh, what's this one saying? And some people like, oh, I like that, give me your contact. Then I'll go to Minimart, I will type something little. Since I was the secretary, so I know a lot about computer, and even after my secondary school I learned computer. So I will type something, I will tell PSQ that I want to print it out. He will just be laughing at me. One small paper, like I will cut it, I can do like 100 pieces, 50 pieces. Anywhere I'm going in school, I will give them. I wrote, what did I even write then? Are you struggling with where to get fancy panties? I shall know I wrote something, and then I put my WhatsApp number, and anywhere I'm going to, I'll just give them. If I'm inside bus and I see a student, maybe a lady, really approachable, I'll just give them the paper and be like, sister, I sell this, or sister, I sell this. So, and from there I was getting contact. People will message me and be like, oh, I saw your paper on the floor. You know, some people, they might throw the paper away. I saw the paper on the floor and I decided to message you, can you come to my hostel? Then I think I now started snapping pictures. In short, they say the rest is history, and we just clocked 5 years, August 2021. So it's amazing. I did not know I'm going to come this far, but here I am talking to you guys and still using the brand name. So this is an advice. If you are doing a business now, or you are about to start, and you feel like nobody is seeing your efforts, or you feel like, oh, you are not doing enough, or you feel like, oh, I need to go and get a loan and start big, start from where you are now. Start from the little that you have. I know 15k as at then is actually more valuable than 15k we have now, But even if it's 15k that you have, even if it's just 2 packs of panties, or should I say 2 packs of makeup products, or 1 or 2 bags or 3 bags, just start. Just start. Tell people, I do this, I do that. I was not taking pictures then, but I was telling people. They will tell me to come to their hostel. They don't even need to see picture. They will see the real product. I am bringing it with nylon. Do you understand? So don't give up. You can do it. I am not a motivational speaker, but I usually tell people I'm just a girl that doesn't have any support from anybody. There's nobody that will say, oh, take this 500k, or take this 1 million, or I'll go to an organization and tell them to borrow me 5 million and they will do. I did not have that. I have not gotten to where I want to get to, but I am not where I was as at 2016 or 2017 or 2018 or 2019. At least the family has grown bigger. The community of people that buy from Richards underwear have grown bigger, which I thank God for. So I was like, let me just share you guys my starting story, and probably it's going to encourage someone. So if you love this video, you appreciate this video, and you want me to do more of this, let me know in the comment section. I pray the next time I come here to talk about my story, I would have had a big store to my name, and then you guys like, oh, I remember when you spoke about how you started your business and it clocked 5 years. I'm very sure that day is coming. I am a very optimistic person. I think of the future. I'm a very positive person. I know that day is coming, and that day is also coming for you. And that business you're doing, or the business you're about to start, is going to go boom more than your expectation. Till next time, guys. Bye.